some of you might be asking yourselves at this point, what's going on? I thought the Vin Diesel bus was done. Well, it is. But let me explain a few things. Some little things. Every single bus isn't exactly the same. I'm usually trying new stuff in the build outs. It's usually something new going on. And you know, a few little things kind of happened when we were out on the road with this bus. And I think that leads me to a good point. I think with every bus build I do in this shop, or every bus build you do, before you actually hit the road with the bus, I would suggest doing like a smaller trip. The reason that is there's things you might not think about till you're actually out on the road that either might break or that don't work or something like that, and you won't know till you get out there. And you know, I have a little list here of some things that happened. So I'll talk you through it. So the toilet, the urine diverter, the plywood in the toilet is so thin that I had to use these tiny little screws. And I think rattling around, the urine diverter just fell off. There's not enough threads to hold the weight with, you know, that much thread. So I gotta bolt that through. I wouldn't have known that unless I would have took it out on the road. The water pump switch, I've switched that pump out probably 2 or 3 times already, and the thing that I've learned is the switches that I'm buying are low, like 5 amp switches, and the water pump is more than 5 amps. It's blowing the switch out. So for a water pump switch, you need a higher rated switch. I've never done a pressurized system before. That's something I haven't known till this. The other thing is I've never had a water heater in a bus. The water heater's froze. No water, hot water's going through the bus. I didn't know, like, you should empty, like, most people aren't living in these things in the snow, or they're using their water constantly, and I left this bus outside for 3 days in the snow, and it froze the water heater, so I gotta fix that. The door. I know a lot of you guys think this door is really cool. I think it is too, but that lock, it's not as easy as it should be. I'm gonna take a look at that today. I think this video, I'm making this video to make a point to a lot of you people out there converting your bus, is like, I would rather finish a build and take it on a short trip to find any quirks or things I wanna fix before I would actually get on the road. Because you're gonna find stuff like this. Little things, it's only a day's worth of work that you need to kind of handle before you're really on the road full time. And being able to do that, you know, you can come back to your shop or your workspace and take care of those things. It's easier than being on the road in a Home Depot parking lot. So every build that comes out of my shop from here on out, I'm gonna take out for a week or 2 and just kind of find any little things that need to be kind of fixed. And I suggest you guys do that. When you first finish your build, maybe take it out and, you know, spend a week in it and then fine tune everything before you give up that lease or that apartment and really hit the road full time. So today is the week before the 30-day build of Bussy. We're gonna take care of a few things on the Vin Diesel bus, and hopefully that's the last time I touch this bus till the new owner takes it. So let's get into the day and let's start checking things off on this list. Okay, so I always recommend checking your wiring. I have this little cable here that I always check my wiring with to make sure that it's, so I'm testing the wiring before I put it in, and look, it's working the way I want. When it's on, the blue light is on. When it's off, the blue light is off. Super simple, because there's usually a bunch of different options, so boom, it's all good. So now let's go put the switch in and get the wires on it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. The switch is wired up. I haven't obviously tied it up because I want to check the wiring and make sure it works. So let's check the wiring, see if it works. So we're gonna switch the pump on. Oh no. It just turned the whole system off. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if the water works. Okay, the pump isn't on. Okay. Something's not right. Y'all having fun seeing my failure? I don't remember what I just did. I think I took all the wires off, put them all on again. Let's try it again. So let's try the water first. No pressure. Good. Pump's on. I hear the pump priming. That's good. Switch is on. We have water pressure. Yay. So let's turn pump off. Bam. 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 Let's turn the pump on. Boom, there's the pressure. Okay, I've had the heater on, the water heater, all day because I think it was frozen. Let's see if we unfroze it. We have no pressure in the water heater. Let's try that again. Hot water. It's not firing. Okay, so it looks like the switch is hooked up right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some zip ties, tie that all up, and then I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this water heater. Let me explain what I just did. So basically the hot water is, when I turn it on to the hot water, like nothing's passing through it. So I think the lines are frozen. But the first thing I checked was there's a screen, because the cold water is passing through just fine. So whatever's happening is happening in the hot water heater. But there's a screen that goes into the hot water heater, and I took that screen out and kind of pulled some stuff out of it. Maybe that's blocking it, I'm hoping. We're going to turn the water back on and see if it'll fire. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, is it working? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go turn it on in there. See what happens. Okay. So, let's turn the pump on. Okay. We've got cold water. Okay. Come on, baby. Turn it off. Okay. Is this on? Propane's on. Okay, something's happening out there, so I know this is gonna get really annoying, but you're seeing me figure it out, so let's turn this on. Nothing happened. So let's go turn it on in there. Okay, there's nothing there. So I'm gonna check the fuse. Yo, the fuse is popped. I'm gonna put a new fuse in. Okay. Let's turn the water on. Boom. Pump is on. I put a new fuse in. Let's go. This time we'll turn it on and kind of let it cycle whatever it's doing before we try anything. So let's turn it on. It didn't do anything. Let's go turn it on in there. Come on, man. Okay, we got power here. Okay, 120. Let's put cold on. Pump's working. Let's go out there. I heard it do something. I don't know, I'm holding my breath really. Okay. Alright, come on. Propane's on, water pump's on. Cold. Nothing. I'm giving up. I've done everything I could do from the cold side. So the hot water heater, there's either something wrong internally or there's something wrong on the back side of it that's keeping the water from flowing. So battery died on me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do the only thing I can do and bring it inside, and I'm going to take apart the back end of the water heater. Remember how many times I've done that? And just check it, make sure everything's open and flowing, something isn't in there. And then I guess the last resort is I'll put a heater on, put the heater on it overnight, see if that does something. So that's where we're at. So I'm gonna clean up all this, bring it in, turn a heater on, warm this place up, and keep messing with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we recruited Jaylena. What's gonna happen is I have all this taken apart, right? Jaylena out there is gonna turn it on down there, and we're basically gonna find out if the problem is in the plumbing that was after the hot water heater, or if it was inside. So we're gonna catch the water with this. I guess I should set this down. All right, moment of truth, everybody. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Huh?
All right.
Now?
Yeah. Okay, let's recap. The water heater wasn't even on like the problem list, but now it's a major problem. I can't sell this bus with the hot water heater not working because the shower don't work. I don't know what to do or what's going on. So if any of you guys have any ideas, please put a comment below. I'm reaching out to the company, seeing what's going on. I don't know. So we figured out that the problem is not after the water. It wasn't the plumbing after the water heater. So the problem is in the water heater. It could just be frozen. I'm gonna put a heater on it overnight. I just don't think that's really going to do anything, but I'll try it. So that's going to be the end of this video. And I might have to take this listing down. The plumbing. So when everybody on YouTube's like, oh, you have to put in a shower, do you realize how much of a nightmare a hot water heater adds? I had Skoolie Or for 3 years. Manual foot pump system, no water heater, no problems. Water heater, I think it froze. I'm not sure. I'm not saying I'm a professional. This is the first time I've ever installed one. I'm having problems. So it is cold out here in the PNW. Could totally be frozen. I don't know. I'm going to keep a heater on it overnight. Maybe it'll work tomorrow. So I guess we'll find out. So, again, if you guys know what's going on, please let me know. And I'll update you in another video on what happened here. Hello, everyone. Jaylena.
Good morning.
Jaylena.
Do you want me inside or outside?
Outside. We have recruited Jaylena. Let's check it out. We put this heater on the water heater all night because we eliminated the fact... we eliminated the fact that it's blocked because I took the filter out in front and I cut all the plumbing off the back end. So there's nowhere for the water to plug up. So if it's plugged, it's either inside or the water heater was frozen. Those were the only two things it could have been. It's freaking cold, right? So it's just hard to unfreeze anything. That's why we put the heater on it overnight. Bam. And that's the best we can do. So if it was frozen, we're hoping this would have fixed it, and we're gonna kick the whole system on right now and see if we have hot water. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, come on. Let's turn the light on. So first thing we can do is turn the water back on. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta hook the water back up on the bottom here. And obviously I'll do a better job at sealing this all up. I just want to know if it's gonna work. All right. Here we go. Water's on. The propane is on. Let's turn the pump on. Oh. Go ahead and turn it on, Jaylena. Okay, it's doing something up there. It's not firing.
Is the propane turned on?
Yeah. It's just leaking out. I mean, it's coming through. Okay, it's not working. I just sent RecPro over a little video of what's going on, and I'm hoping it's still just kind of frozen in the lines. So Jaylena, we're starting a 30-day build like in the next day. We got to do a dump run, and then we got to go down to get materials for that, and like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to pull this out of the bay and maybe unlist it. So if anybody knows what's going on, please let me know in the comments. And we'll keep you updated in a video coming up soon somewhere on what happened here. And I'm just gonna have to work on this on the weekends. So no rest for the wicked. Thanks for tuning in to another video. And if you like bus building or bus life adventures, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And we'll see you in the next video.